when you retired from the military, was this, did you envision yourself doing something along these lines? Like teaching tactical stuff or?
Oh man, I went through some rough patches.
As most guys do, right?
Yeah, man, it was, whew. No, I morphed into who I am only in like the past 6 or 7 years. I retired in 2005. I got hired before I even retired by a corporation to do training stuff. And I kind of I was almost falling into that rut of accepting mediocrity. Plus, what I didn't know is that I had depression. I didn't know that. Because no idea, which is common, especially in like the spec ops world. Guys retire because you've been there in units with guys, with the same guys for a long time, and there's a level of intimacy there that can't be replicated with another human being. And then when you retire, you miss that camaraderie, that connection. So I had working for a corporation. I had a really bad relationship. I was living in the bonus room of my garage. I'd lived there for 5 years because I had an ex who was on chemistry, prescription meds. Go big pharma. And so the neuroreceptors were freaking gone. I mean, delusional and it was real bad. And then I started boozing. With depression, and it didn't even occur to me that, dude, you got a fucking problem, man. Didn't even occur. I guess which is common with a lot of guys. But I had an epiphany. A lot of things happened at one time. My local cops saved my life. They said, bro, you need to get the fuck out of there. And a bunch of things happened all at once. And this was in 2013. I didn't want to leave because I had little kids. So I didn't want to. I was gonna stay there and just wither away. I almost capitulated, to darkness. But I got up before I went to sleep one night. My kid is sleeping with me, and I'm hammered, and it's like 8 at night, And I had an epiphany. I said, you know what? I can't do this, and I will not. I remember saying this to myself, I will not be defeated. I will not be defeated. And I put my running shoes by the side of my bed and some shorts, set my alarm clock, got up early the next morning and went for a run, a la Forrest Gump. And I pounded the pavement for about 10 or 12 miles. And I'm not a runner, I like to run. I like to sprint. And when I came back from the run, worked out in my driveway for about an hour, and my local cops came. All happened at the same time. And they came and said, hey, bro, get the fuck out. The kids will be all right. You need to do this and that. And then I started kind of figuring out, reevaluating my path in life. Oh, back up a step. I also got laid off from this corporation. And, with a guy in the military, you don't ever think about job security. And when I retired, I'm working for a corporation that was mostly made up of retired military guys. So you get laid off and you're like, what the fuck am I going to do now? What does that even mean, getting laid off? What am I going to do? So all that shit happened at the same time. It was like this massive spiral of bad events. And, man, I was able to rekindle my own fire, because I recognized, all right, bro, you still got an ember, you still got this. All you need to do is just nurture that ember, turn that into a flame, and then just start adding wood until it becomes just a perpetual blaze. And which led me to this thing that I tell people now, is that you got to keep the blaze alive. I've got that on T-shirts even, because I like to kick people in the ass who are willing to sustain their own fire once they get that ass kicking. If they can't keep their fire going, then it's not worth it for me. to keep kicking him in the ass. Yeah, so ever since that point in time, getting laid off, the depression, the boozing, I was able to rediscover me and rebrand and pretty much start from scratch. I mean, I had to start life all over again when I was 48 years old.
Wow.
Yep, the whole thing from scratch. And I discovered like social media and all this stuff because I met a gal and I'm married to her now, and she's probably the best person, one of the best human beings I've ever met, all around human being. So she was able to help me with that and said, hey, you need to do this. You need to get this social media platform or that one. And so it's detonated pretty well considering I've been on a short amount of time. But apparently the message is resonating.
Yeah.
So
well, it's genuine. It's a genuine message. That's why I picked up on it.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
But I love that you figured your shit out. I love that. That's my favorite thing. When I mean, look, everybody's prone to mistakes and prone to depression, and people are prone to hitting rock bottom.
Yep.
Your life can go down a series of bad roads, and you find yourself in a bad relationship or a bad job, a bad situation in life, and it's very, very difficult at that moment to have faith and confidence that you can readjust, reconsider, and re-engage. And that's what you did. That's awesome. I love that. I love those kind of stories. I love when people get their shit together.
And I think that that helps me help other people who are in the same, because I could relate.
Yeah.
And I don't sit down with them and pat them on the shoulder and say, hey, bro, I was there too, or anything like that. I don't even share with them, but I empathize. And sometimes that's all it takes. You need to empathize and you just give them, just a little bit of the right advice. Just a little bit, not too much.
Well, oftentimes people just need momentum. They need one good day.
Right.
You need one good day.
That's why I said to that one guy, just come to the gym one day.
Yeah. If you have one good day where you eat clean, you drink a lot of water, and you like you did. You got that day, you woke up, you put your shoes on, you went for a run, you worked out your driveway, you got a good day in.
Yep.
That's sometimes all you need to do and decide, this is what I do from now on. I have good days.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's going to be another good day, and then I'm going to force myself into another good day. And the next thing you know, I've got some momentum.
Right.
You got some momentum, you could change everything.
Yep.
I've felt many times in my life, I've felt like I could slip the wrong way, and I see it. I see the dark hole, and I go, fuck that, and just go the other way. The problem is when people fall into that dark hole, they think that defines them, but it doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't define you. It's just you right now. You could be totally different tomorrow. You're a human being. You can think, you can adjust, and there's so much inspiration. It's one of the beautiful things about your Instagram page and many, many other Instagram pages is that you can take, if you curate your feed correctly and you don't follow a bunch of knuckleheads, you can go to your Instagram or to whatever social media platform you like, and you can go and check out a lot of cool shit.
Oh, man,
and you feel good about it. You get fired up, and you want to do good with your life.